Hi, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, hi.
Hi. This is amazing.
Drop in here with a camcorder. This is the original.
I'm so happy.
This is insane.
Just like old times.
Yeah.
Mike's not
Do I bring out my investigation side? Or I just start?
You gotta get Kevin one.
Wow. Yeah.
brand.
Also,
like
you're like a child.
Well, yeah, but also you were going for like 5 days.
He's in a fancy hotel.
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
no.
that should have been like
I'm on your
$900 a
side
night.
with that. I'm on your. Mike, can I see that?
With the whipped cream.
It's so fun. Is she filming us?
Boy, work over be nice. Kevin's going to poop. I think Matt's in there trying to get better.
I'm recording.
Recording with some whipped cream and a little bit of gingerbread sprinkled on top. Now,
Really,
fun fact,
it's a gift for
the
you
gingerbread
because
is straight from Santa's beard.
You would love that
Ooh.
movie. You would love it. Last
See
I
how it
can't
tastes.
believe that. I don't accept.
So what do you guys think the year 2000 is going to be like? It's a joke! Actually, you had that camera
I did. I had this in 2000.
in 2000.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. The joke is flat.
Not this exact one, but yet this exact one.
It's the most 90s here now, and it's like that's
What is something I would have done in the year 2000 while this camera was on? That I can get this exact.
Do you really want me to come up with some ideas? Yep.
No, we didn't do that.
That's right! You won!
we both said that.
Yeah, are you okay? You have Tourette's? Oh. Oh, the...
Can't help himself.
That's how it always works. The camera comes out and somebody's always doing something stupid.
This has to be on tape, right?
Yeah.
Where do you get these tapes in?
I have one tape that I just keep reusing over and over and over
Do you
again.
upload it though?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, once it goes to digital, I reuse the tape.
I miss having a video camera on like this. It's very,
It's
no,
more
just on.
comfortable.
I know, I'm enjoying this. I feel like I'm in my element again.
Do you put negative?
You want negative?
Yeah.
Alright, here.
Tell me when it's on.
It's on. Zooming
Tell me when
in.
it's off.
It's off.
Tell me when it's on.
On. Off.
That felt like what we used to do. That did.
Oh wait. This is gonna be difficult for you, but the split
Was it
mirror.
split?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. This way.
Slow and steady.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's it.
Like, yeah, we're not gonna do that here. How about swans
Soccer
there?
player.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him with the chisel?
Aww.
Yeah.
He literally
I guess we're giving more gifts.
Oh, don't. Boba with milk tea. Let's go. By the way, whoever's watching this, I'm going to Japan in May. No, this is good though. I love myself.
I got you. That's a tea diffuser.
This is nice.
Nice.
Oh, this is heavy as
But I like that. I was mom was like, what should
But
I get on?
it does have like this.
Yeah, she helped me.
Yeah.
She told me, yeah.
Can you help me read this?
I think that's for us. It doesn't say us, but I think it's for us.
Love this.
Do you?
Oh, okay.
Love this.
Here you go.
I'm so happy.
I'm gonna wear this at
You just keep tabs of it every day.
Oh my god, Chelsea, I have this.
Do you have it? I don't know what it.
No,
Tyler.
wait, listen.
Okay.
Want me to
I
get this
just
tray out of your
gave
way?
this my copy
Or no?
away to Catherine.
You like it there? Okay.
So this is actually perfect.
Wow.
I just
Do you have the lake one? The one.
Yes, I have all of her.
That looks like
Oh,
a
But this is perfect. I'm just saying, I literally just
Water in
gave
the
my
boy?
copy to someone.
What's that? See?
No, it's a
Oh.
thing.
What?
Is that like what?
No, no.
Oh my god, this is. Oh my god.
It's,
This is my birthstone.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is.
Of course.
Of course it is.
Oh my god. And you both did it?
Is it a flash?
She wouldn't get it.
What?
We did.
Wait, what is it?
Did it
What
hurt?
is it?
Oh, no, not
Wait,
zooming.
flip it. Flip it to us.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like on
Wait,
you.
now open up the other gift card. I got Mom a Subway gift card and a Kohl's gift card. She's really in a Subway right now. Hold on.
Yeah, you like Subway. Subway?
Wow. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
That is good.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh man!
Did you guys just think of
This is adorable.
That's hilarious.
This is really funny. I love this. I love it.
Good.
I love it.
I know you love
Oh
me and
my
Kevin.
Why do you do this so much?
She's gonna rip off your bracelet. Trash.
Yeah.
Just open this first and then open it. Yay! What? Yay!
Yeah.
Thanks with me, guys.
Oh yes.
You know, Mom thinks of me.
Eat it.
She's lopsided.
Get it. Get it, Chloe. Get it.
He's wanted in 3 states for vehicular homicide. That part's a lie. It's 4 states. This man's a murderer. Oh man, he's a murderer. The face of a murderer.
Yes.
Hey everyone. So welcome to today's installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. This is a very special vlog because it is Christmas time. This is the official Christmas vlog. Today is Christmas Eve as I am filming this. From what you just watched, before we got into this portion, we did my family's Christmas dinner yesterday on the 23rd. It's really the only day that all of us would be able to get together and celebrate Christmas. So we did it a couple days early. Took the 8mm camera, and everybody got a kick out of that. So I actually, really missed using this stuff for family occasions like that. That's what I would do, when I was younger. Every Christmas, every holiday, pretty much any reason to film, I was using this. So it felt really good to just kind of have this there for that reason, and to actually capture the moment like I would have back when I was a bit younger. So but yeah, so today is Christmas Eve. Usually around Christmas, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I try to have a vlog for you guys to watch on that day, one of those 2 days. And a lot of times, it's obviously car related. But I don't really have anything to do with the cars at this time. The Saab still needs an alternator, but I'm not doing anything about that today. And all the other cars are good at the moment. And you know, usually, there's the last few years, we've had snow around here, and I think last year we actually had a winter storm on Christmas. Or Christmas Eve, one of the two. So we did some cold starts, and that was, the main focus of that Christmas vlog there. However, we don't even have snow. In fact, right now it is, thing's not coming up. It's 50. It's 50 degrees outside. It's cloudy. It might have been raining. It looks like it was wet outside. And tomorrow on Christmas, we are pushing near 60 degrees tomorrow. So yeah, we are definitely far from a white Christmas this year, unfortunately. Doesn't really feel like Christmas in the sense of the weather. It's actually kind of sad because the one time of year that we would love to have a bunch of snow around here is for Christmas. So, yeah, unfortunately, not going to happen this year. It's going to be warm. I probably won't even wear a jacket tomorrow. Might just stick with the shirt and not have to worry about taking any kind of coat to the in-laws' Christmas dinner. So, that being said, I decided to do something a little different. I wanted to get a little more interaction from you guys today for this vlog. And a little over a week ago at this point, I made a post reaching out to you guys where I wanted to ask you if you could ask Santa for one car for Christmas, what would that car be and why? So I made a post on YouTube. The last vlog that I put out, I mentioned it in that, so I wanted you guys to know about it through that vlog, and I also put the post up on Facebook as well. I did hear back from a few of you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I heard back from a little more of you guys than I thought. So I thought maybe I was just gonna get like maybe 1 or 2 responses. Granted that Facebook and YouTube for that matter doesn't seem to really be pushing posts, to the caliber that they were a little while ago. So I did end up hearing back from you guys, and I was happy. I'm glad that a lot of you guys had actually responded, and I'm looking forward to getting your guys' responses out here on the screen and going from there. So I do want to say that if I could ask Santa for one car to receive on Christmas, my choice is obviously tough. I'm not gonna lie. The one car that I would love to have back, and I've said this, before, but I really do miss the '99 Oldsmobile Alero GL that we had. I have a couple of vlogs about this car, the story behind it, ranking videos where I ranked all my cars. I definitely missed this one the most out of every car that I've owned. And for the most part, it's one of the more legendary vehicles that my family's ever had. It started off with me in 2005, and I ended up giving it to my brother in 2007, to which he drove it for quite a while. And then, I think in 2013, he handed it down to my youngest brother, and he had it for a couple years, and then in 2015 it went to the scrapyard. So altogether, we drove almost, between the three of us, almost 100,000 miles on it. When it was going to the scrapyard, it was at around 195K on the odometer. And it was just a really good car. The only reason why I wouldn't make that my most promising pick at the time right now is because I technically still kind of have an Alero in the form of my Grand Am. It's the same car. The only real difference is the exterior. The styling's different, but everything else, from a lot of the features to the actual engine that's in there, and it's all the same car. So I really wouldn't make that my more promising pick to ask Santa for this year, because I technically already have one. However, my second pick, and this one I can kind of stand behind a little more because I don't have anything like this at the moment, but I would like to have my 2011 Ford Escape XLT back. I really do miss my Escape, and it was a phenomenal vehicle, my first Ford that I had purchased, and I really do miss it. In a way, you know, as time passes, I do kind of regret getting rid of that one. It has served me well. I didn't have it long enough. I had it for like a little over 2 years, I think, and yeah, I just I got rid of it too soon. But I was also just kind of looking for something, you know, a little more sporty, something that's a little more fun to drive in a way. You know, like the Escape actually had more of an SUV feel, you know, being that it was a small SUV. So I wanted a car-like feel again, and I kind of missed that, and it's really the only reason why I got rid of it. I got rid of that for my Fusion, which was also a wonderful car. But I do miss my Escape a lot, and I would love to have that one back, my 2011 Escape. So that's probably the one that I can stand behind the most. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking I would ask for an Aztec. I think the only way I would ask Santa for an Aztec is if it was a brand new one, and one that did not need any kind of work at all, at least for a little while. After all the stuff that I had to do to my last Aztec. Those are my picks there. I could stand behind the Escape one the most. That's the one that I would definitely pick this year. So, it's your guys' turn. So like I said, yeah, I put these out there, and I'm really thankful for everybody who decided to answer these questions here. That Alero fan 1264. A 2004 Oldsmobile Alero GLS Final 500 Edition. It's the symbol of an end of an era. Plus, you got to admit, they look so awesome with that dark cherry red paint. It's actually funny that I really did, you know, the one car that I miss a whole lot is my 99 Alero, and to have somebody else actually say that, you know, that's a car that they would ask for, I would love it. I absolutely love it. And yes, the Final 500, you know, I completely forgot that there was this special edition Alero out there. In fact, the Oldsmobile Alero, the 2004 Oldsmobile Alero, was the very last Oldsmobile to be produced. It was the final car on the assembly line. And I do believe all the Final 500s came with that dark cherry color. Obviously, special wheels, special seats, special badging. It's got the wing on the back. Beautiful car. When I was looking for pictures, you know, it was really hard to find some good pictures of some of these that are still in pristine condition. In fact, I came across a lot of pictures on Google where they were in the junkyard, and that's really sad. Especially, you know, cars of this caliber where these are the final ones. You would think that they would have been a little more, you know, kept up with, or not driven, or actually, you know, collectible. And some people just didn't look at it like that. And they drive them as they do, and like a normal car. And depending on where you live, like around here, they don't last. You're gonna end up rotting them out, and that's gonna be the end of it. They are gonna end up in the junkyard. So it's fairly sad, really sad actually. These were beautiful cars, and yes, I could definitely stand behind this one. This is a good pick. I like this one a lot. So Final 500 Alero. I could definitely stand behind. I would not mind having one of those myself. Adam says a first-generation Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is another one that I've talked about a little while ago. But yes, This is another one that I could get behind for sure. I love the first generation Grand Cherokee. This was a car that I enjoyed seeing just, as a child. I've always wanted one of these myself. Again, this is one of those cars where around here you're not really going to find them unless they are completely clapped out or heavily modified for like off-roading and mudding and stuff. If you can find a stock first generation Grand Cherokee around here, for one, good luck. And for two, it's probably not in the best of shape. They're, again, where we live, everything rots because of our winters and the salt and stuff like that. So, I never really pursued to look for one of these to actually drive because I can't find the one that I would want. If I did have to pick, though, out of the first generation, I like the facelifted one, preferably the one that I think started in '96 up until '98. They kind of refreshed the front grille a little bit, and I like how the badging was moved over to the doors rather than being on the fenders. And I don't know, they did a little bit of changes to the interior in that facelift. So that's the one that I would pick, and my pick would be like the one you're seeing here, the legendary red with the black cladding. Just a classic Jeep Grand Cherokee, model right there. That's like the trademark, I think. Dylan says, for Christmas, I'd love another final 500 Oldsmobile. This is amazing how many people actually said the final 500 Oldsmobiles. Preferably a silhouette. I've got a final 500 Alero currently, but someday I'd love to have all 5 of the final models. The amazing thing about this is I did not realize until I read this comment that there was a final 500 silhouette model. In fact, it never really dawned on me that Oldsmobile was putting out final 500s of the cars that were still in production before they were quitting, before Oldsmobile was being shut down. So yeah, I had no idea up until reading that comment that the silhouette was actually available as a final 500 model. And finding a picture of it, which again, it was really hard to find a decent picture. The one that I found here is probably the best one, and it's not even really the best. But yeah, it's in that dark cherry color, and it's got the badging on the fenders there. The wheels are probably something special, and I wish I could have found more of a detailed interior shot. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But I'm assuming it's probably similar to what that 500 Alero was. It probably had special edition seats and carpeting and, just stuff to go along with that. But that's a cool pick, a final 500 silhouette. Me being the person who still, to this day, can appreciate the minivan, I would definitely be interested in, actually having a look at that and driving that myself. So that's a good pick. And again, I cannot believe that somebody else mentioned the final 500, of anything really. And this person here is actually lucky enough to have a final 500 Alero. I'm actually kind of curious what number you have. So if you're watching this, let me know what number you have. Which one out of the 500? I'm curious to know, if you don't mind. If you don't want to share that, that's okay. You don't have to. But that's cool. That's really awesome. Spec M Auto says, I'm not going to be basic and say, oh, I want a Lamborghini, actually. What I want is between two cars. One is the 2024 Honda Accord EX in Crystal Black Pearl. I'd really like one in Boost Blue, but unfortunately the Accords don't come in that color. My second choice would be a super ultra low mileage, mint condition 2001 Hyundai Tiburon in black. That was my first car as a teenager, and I had such great times in that car. Such a blast. 100% slow car fun. Good old Spider Eye Coupe. The nostalgia is immense with that one. I like both of those picks. The Accord, me being a Honda tech, yes, I've actually really taken a liking to these new Accords that just came out. I wasn't 100% crazy with the last generation, so when this one kind of came out, I was really excited to see it in person, and they are really, really sharp. I love actually what they did to the inside. I think the interior is a little bit better. It's got more of what the Civic's going on nowadays, but I just like the fact that, I don't know, it's definitely got more of a sport look to it, no matter what the trim you're getting. I've seen a lot of them at our dealership in the red color, and the red is really, really sharp on this car. As far as the Boost Blue, yeah, unfortunately, I think that's only a Civic thing. It's either on the Sport Touring, and I think the SIs, and maybe the Type Rs, but yeah, Boost Blue, that would be a really cool color for the Accord. Unfortunately, yeah, I think that's only a Civic color. And the Tiburon, that was a cool little car. I really didn't like what the Tiburon became when they did like the next gen Tiburon. This was a really cool looking car, and looking at pictures of this car, finding some interior shots too, and I was looking through these pictures. I actually like the way the interior is set up too, a lot better than what they did with the later Tiburon. So this is a cool car. This would be an interesting one to have, like you said, as like something rare or close to new condition. Yeah, that would be a good one. I like that one a lot. That's a good pick, and especially you throwing in the nostalgia factor. I know all about that, so I could definitely respect that a whole lot for your nostalgic reasons. I love it. Big Johnny B says, I would like a Chevelle SS between the years of 1969 and 1972 with a big block 454 cubic inch, because I've liked those forever since I was a young child going to car shows and saw one. These are really cool cars. Now myself, I'm not as big into like muscle cars, like a lot of car guys are. Might be kind of surprising, but I don't know. Me, I always look at some of the more modern cars as like, going into them being modern classics. But this is a sharp car. This is one of the few muscle cars that I can actually really, appreciate. Very sharp looking car. And yeah, like this picture here, I was able to find this on Google. It's from the original sales catalog, and I think it was a 1972 SS that we're looking at here. So I wanted to find something that kind of represented the car, as it was newer, back in the day where somebody didn't, modify the wheels and such, because I found a lot of those too, where they were just, the ones that were just modified, and but. This has like a stock looking SS, very sharp car, beautiful red color. Looks like it's got the black top also. So that's a good choice. I bet those things were so cool, if you actually were there to see them brand new. The Vac Dude said, for Christmas, I'd want a 2008 to 2012 Ford Escape. Reason being is that my cousin has one and I want what she drives. There again, it was cool to see another pick of a vehicle that, I would want also. So, for my reasons, this being, like I said, the pick that I would probably take over everything at this point. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have that second generation Escape back? So, I love the pick. Zach says, I'd love to get another Jeep Renegade. I had one a few years back and loved it. Only got rid of it because of how bad the fuel economy was. And that fact that at the time, fuel was almost $4 a gallon didn't help. Man, I missed that thing. I don't know a whole lot about these. I did one shown here for when I did Mike's Vehicle Spotlight, and it was pretty sharp. I might have driven one. And I know I worked on one when I was still at the Ford dealership. We took one in on trade. And I ended up having to replace a speaker in one of the doors. That's really all that I know about them. But I don't know, they're pretty sharp looking. I do like them. I like the way they look. And but yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about those. So, but if it's something that you enjoy, then that's awesome. I would wish that you can definitely get your Renegade back. Isaac says, this is a weird one, but I would absolutely love a 2008 to 2012 Ford Escape Hybrid. We had a 2011 model, an XLT 4-cylinder with all-wheel drive. It gave us 80,000 miles, and the only thing we ever replaced was a battery and a set of tires. My coworker used to have a 2008 hybrid model, and the system intrigued me. I always had wanted another second-gen Escape ever since we sold ours in 2018, and after seeing and riding in hers, I wanted and still want a hybrid. I've tried to buy one multiple times, but it has always fallen through. The other problem, of course, is that I'm in Michigan, where almost all of these have succumbed to the insane and dangerous rust issues that they have. I hear you, man. So again, we have another second-gen Escape, that somebody wants. The fact that they had a 2011 model XLT 4-cylinder matches mine perfectly, minus the all-wheel drive. Mine did not have all-wheel drive. And the fact that you said that the only thing you ever had to really replace was a battery and a set of tires, that's pretty close to mine. I threw tires on mine not too long before I traded it in, and I know the battery was coming, but the only other thing I had to replace on mine was the driver's side axle seal and the blower motor resistor, and that was it. That car was completely flawless. The hybrids, I don't think I've seen a hybrid second gen in a long time. I do believe they were one of the first that Ford put out as a hybrid, if I'm not mistaken. Probably one of the first SUVs even that was a hybrid model. And that would be interesting. But yeah, I don't think I've seen a hybrid in a very long time with one of these. And yeah, the fact, again, you live in Michigan, I'm in Ohio, pretty close to the same, rust issues. You guys might have a little worse than we do here, where I'm at anyway. But yeah, so the rusting, unfortunately, is a big problem with those cars if you live in the places that, we live in. They definitely want to start rusting out where the lower control arms would be bolted up to the body, where the body would rust out. It's a dangerous spot on those, unfortunately. So yeah, but that's a good pick. I love it. I love that pick. Presley says, mine would definitely be a Mitsubishi Outlander. I'm obsessed with them and tired of my Escape. Reasonably, I'll take a newer Nissan Sentra, LOL. And this person actually provided their own pictures. So, those new Outlanders are pretty sharp. Now, I don't know anything about Mitsubishi. That is at least where I live, it seems to be a very rare breed car driving around. So, I know that there's a dealership for Mitsubishi not too far from here. And even though they're sold around here, I never really see a Mitsubishi. So yeah, I really don't know a whole lot about them. They're almost like a unicorn around here. There is a guy that I work with who has an Outlander, but his is an older, it might be the last generation Outlander. I think it's an Outlander. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an Outlander. But yeah, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about them. They do look sweet though. I've seen the commercials and I've seen other pictures and stuff online of these cars. Those are sharp looking cars. So the Mitsubishi Outlander, I can appreciate that for sure. And the Sentra, I've definitely seen more of those Sentras, and I don't know a whole lot of Nissan also, but it seems like the more time, as time goes on, the Nissans actually look better and better with each generation. And the Sentra is definitely resembling more of like the Maxima and even the Ultima. They may even be a little bit bigger now than they used to be also. So those are two choices there that I can, I could definitely appreciate. And thanks for submitting your own pictures as well. Saved me a little bit of trouble. All right, guys, and that's it. That was everybody's responses to the question that I had posted. Again, I want to greatly thank everybody who did take the time and decided to, submit their own, their own picks for the question that I posted. I really appreciate it, and I felt like it was definitely a way to, kind of make this, the Christmas vlog, a little more special this year and something a little different since, there's no hands-on stuff at all. There's not even snow, and sad, but it is what it is. So I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for participating. I really do appreciate it. And that's really all that I've got. So this is it. This is the last vlog of the year. I won't see you guys again until January. I got a couple of other things that I want to take care of. Hopefully my brother and I will be finishing our album. I hope. But yeah, so gonna take the time for the rest of the year to kind of catch up on the other stuff, other projects that I got going on. Still working on maybe this whole podcast thing. I'm still not really revealing too much of it yet. I'm still kind of debating on whether I want to go through with it or not. I've had one person listen to the episodes that I've made, and they give it a thumbs up. They like it. So they're like, you definitely should do this. I think a lot of people can relate to it. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't recorded one in a month, but I have quite a few already to go live when the time is right. So I might do another one of those, but in between, the vlog from here until January. Or, I definitely want to focus more on the music aspect also. But that's it. That is all that I've got. So, guys, thank you again for watching this. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I also want to wish you a Happy Holiday and a very, very nice New Year. A nice, Happy New Year. Everybody stay safe out there. Be responsible if you're partying. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the holiday. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next year in 2024. In the meantime, again, enjoy the holidays and take care.